Hello and welcome to my live today. I am so excited to be here with you. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. Have a bit of a different format. So, hello everyone. It's Joy here today. And first, I just want to thank you so much for being here. And if you are new to my life, I am an energy intuitive, a soul guide, and I help people move energy within themselves. And I do this in groups, so holding space in groups, small groups of individuals, and also one-on-one, so we can book one-on-one sessions. And today I am going to be showing up as a conduit to your guides, your ancestors, galactics, and loved ones, and together we'll bring through information and messages that you are seeking at this moment. Our guides and entire spirit team wants us to succeed. They want us to achieve our goals, reach our dreams, and become that which we desire, everything that we want. They are wanting to help bring it to us and to become. And they are always here helping us along the way. And often all we have to do is ask them those questions and they'll bring us the answers, and not just one way or another. We're going to get into spirituality, into the woo-woo, into the weird. If you are into spirituality, crystals, meditation, learning about energy, feel you are a starseed like I am. If you believe in ghosts, in reincarnation, past lives, memory of past lives, if you're open to extra dimensional beings and know that we cannot be the only planet with a civilization, then you have found the right spot to spend some time with us today. We're going to be bringing through that higher dimensional energy right here down into 3D. So welcome. I'm so glad you are here. As you are arriving, just get yourself settled and let me know your name and where you're tuning in from in the chat. So just let me know in the chat your name, where you're tuning in from as you join. And I just want to see how far and wide the reach is today. And, getting to know who's here for the first time, who's here back for another time, like you've been here before, and for the live experience. And who's here because they know it's the right place to be and get insights, awareness, even when the message isn't directly for them. You can share in the chat. So yeah, as you come in, share in the chat. What's your name? Where are you watching from? And before I start to channel messages and information and bring through some light language possibly for all you beautiful souls, from your guides, from your ancestors, let's set some intentions for the space that we are sharing today. Let's make sure we have the right energy and the right souls in the room. There are four intentions and they're quick. So don't worry, 4 intentions for those who are meant to be present today. And the first intention of the 4, we want to make sure that this is a safe and sacred space. I am connecting to your energy and inviting your guides in, your ancestors. So that means that we are being vulnerable, we're sharing raw emotions. So I want to make sure that we are kind, loving, supportive, and caring to each other inside the chat and together with me. The second of 4 intentions is that there is absolutely zero tolerance for bullying, for bashing, for belittling, and just any unnecessary comments. Do you need to believe in or agree with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it? Absolutely not. But do you need to stay respectful to stay in the room? Absolutely. So please be kind and compassionate to others. The energy we put out comes back to us. And so the kindness that you show others, hello, Rebecca, the kindness that you show others will come back to you. So please, no bullying, belittling in the chats. The third of 4 intentions is I want this to be a dialogue. So as you're coming in, let me know your name, let me know where you're joining from. And I want to get to know you. And it's also, we're building a community together in this live. So I want to know how you're feeling. I want to know when something is resonating with you. Because when I'm bringing through information for other people, often it resonates with others who are here. And I want you to be engaging, because the more energy you put into this, the more you are going to get out. And together we're building this beautiful bubble of energy. And the more we all bring that energy up, the more we can all feel it. And our ancestors, loved ones, guides, galactics, they can all feel that energy and are drawn to it. So the fourth and final of the intentions is that I truly believe there's no coincidences. There is a reason why you are here today, a reason that you found this live, whether you are here for a few minutes or the entire live. Know that it's aligned and you are exactly where you need to be. Be open-hearted and open-minded about the information and messages you hear today. There's a million places where we could be, and so I'm so grateful that you chose to be here today. And I often say you are showing up for yourself by being here today in this live. And there are messages for each one of you. Even if I'm channeling for another soul, there is a thread of awareness that can be applied to all of us in those messages. So please be open to the collective energy, be open-hearted and open-minded. Okay, so if you are here, let me know. I know Rebecca is in the room. Hello, Rebecca. If you are here, let me know in the chat who you are, what's your name, and where are you joining from? Where are you watching this live from today? And then we will start to do some channeling. Start to pick some people to bring through some messages for today. Hello, Sergeant Safe Minis. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. So glad to have you. Okay, so watching from Dartmouth. Yes, welcome from Dartmouth. Welcome. Okay, so, and apologies that I scheduled it for 3 and then moved it to 4. The energy, I will talk about the energy a little later. The energy is intense. So I want to do something super fun today. For the first reading, I'm going to choose a number between 1 and 10. And whoever picks it first or comes the closest, because I know there's not many on today, but I want to give you guys a chance. So a number from 1 to 10, and whoever is closest, if you pick a number, the first channeled message will go to you if you are the closest. Rebecca chooses 6. Hello, Samantha Watson. Search and Seek Mini picks 3. Welcome, Sam, for the first channel message today, picking a number between 1 and 10. And the person who either gets it or gets closest will be getting the first channel message today. If you would like to pick a number, 8. Okay, so the number I picked was 4. So Search and Seek Minis will get the first channeled reading. Search and Seek Minis. Okay, so if you will let me know in the chat, Search and Seek Minis, if you have a question, and if not, you're so welcome. These are so fun. And if you don't have a question, I will just tap into your energy and whatever the universe has to share with me today. Okay, so we're going to do Search and Seek Minis. I'm getting all fancy with my lives now. Okay, Search and Seek Minis. Whatever the universe has to share with me today. And I was again guided to not use cards today. Welcome everybody. As you're coming in, let us know in the chat what your name is, where you're joining from, and Search and Seek Minis. What message does the universe have for you today? So I'm feeling an embrace, like a big giant hug from the universe to you. And this is from ancestors. This is from totem animals. This is from sacred spirit. And it's very much an everything is going to be okay message, which I'm very much feeling this energy as well, which I will explain near the end of the live. Hello, Sam, watching from Dartmouth. Yes. So yeah, it's one of those. It feels overwhelming. Things are uncertain, and everything is happening. I've explained it in this way a lot lately, especially the last week and a half. Like everything, everywhere, all at once. Like that movie title. Everything, everywhere, all at once. And I'm seeing time in a very wonky way, in that when I tap into a timeline, it's like it's curving and bulging. It's like those mirrors in the circus house, the hall of mirrors, where you go in, and in one mirror you're really tall and skinny, and the next mirror it's like you're squished and wide, and the other mirror you're all like wavy, and that's very much how timelines are feeling in these moments. And so your guides and spirits are just like, everything's gonna be okay. That's first. Everything's gonna be okay. You're supported. Another thing is you're valued more than you're getting verbal credit for. So people value what you're doing. People value your energy, your efforts, and it's very much I'm seeing gratitude, like gratitude for it, but there's they don't know how to express it with words, and so um, it's unable to be communicated. So I hope that helps. It's very much everything's going to be okay. They keep repeating that everything's going to be okay. It's going to work out, and redirection. That's what I'm hearing. Redirection. It's not a starting over. It's not a complete end. It's redirection. Redirection. Things are being redirected for you. So if you can let me know in the comments if that resonated with you and how that felt. And if that resonated with anyone else, let me know in the comments. Because I will share near the end of the live my thoughts. Sending so much gratitude and love. Thank you for sharing your magic, guys. Thank you, Search and Seek Minis. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I really needed to hear that today. Yeah, I've been feeling similar energy. So I feel there's a collective energy at work there. Okay, so, whoops. I didn't mean to show that one. Okay, for the next channeled message, and welcome to anyone who's popping on, welcome to anyone new as they come on. The next one is going to be, I'm going to pick up, I have a crystal. I have a million crystals, but I have one in my hand. And so if you can guess the color or the crystal, then you will get the second reading for today, a channeled message from spirit, from ancestors, from guides. So yeah, focus for a minute and see if you can pick up what I'm telepathically sending you. And whoever guesses, I do have selenite in front of me, but it's not what's in my hand. So if anyone else would like to guess. It's not amethyst. And feel free to guess again. There's not a rule of one guess. I know you can do it. Yeah, the color or the crystal. I may have picked one that's too difficult. Well, you could pick color too. I do also have clear with gold flecks nearby, but it is not that one. And it is not rose quartz. It's a very grounding stone. Okay, well, you guys are such good sports that I'm going to channel a message for both of you. But it was black tourmaline. So it was black tourmaline. Yeah, so let's go with Rebecca first, and then we will bring through a message for Sam if you were both here. And I will also mention about my readings that you can book. So I do one-on-one sessions with people through Zoom, and the energy, you are so welcome, Rebecca. And the energy is just as intense as doing it live, like in person. And these readings can be 30 minutes or 45 minutes. And they are a great way to get a little bit of guidance, and often light language will come through to help clear some energy. And it's just a great way to get a little guidance and get that lift that we all need once in a while. And often I'm asked, do I get readings? And yes, 100%, I get readings from fellow intuitives, fellow clairvoyants, fellow mediums, because we all need a little help and a little boost once in a while. Okay, so Rebecca, what question do you have today? Or what would you like any guidance on? Any information? And while you're thinking, I will send back Search and Seek Minis, energy to the juicy mini, call my back energy back to me. Cleanse, clear, and let go anything that's not mine to prepare me for channeling information for Rebecca. A message from your star family. Okay. It's gonna get weird. Love it. Okay. So for anyone who isn't familiar with star family is also what I call soul family, and often it is individuals, so souls who you have had a lifetime with in a previous lifetime, and you are reincarnated now at the same time and living together again. I have found so many star family, soul family people, and I always thought that I had to go to California or like other places in the world to find people who understood me, and they're all right here where I live. So, okay, Rebecca, star family. So I'm seeing two individuals stepping forward right away. One of them has like blue iridescent skin, and the other has like green, like a pale green mermaid color. And I feel they are from a planetary system that has a lot of water. So they're proud. They're really proud of your progress. They're proud of you stepping into who you truly are, and not hiding those parts of yourself from others. They're also so excited for this journey that you're going on, that you're exploring, you're being curious, you're being adventurous with or new knowledge that you're bringing in, even just the knowledge of that souls can be starseeds, that souls could exist before Earth was created. And something they're bringing up that I recently watched, they're noting how they've done an analysis on human DNA, and that every certain number of years, our DNA has this, how do I explain it? It's like the complexity of the DNA doubles kind of thing. Like, that's not accurate, but that's just to get the concept across. So at a certain number of years, the DNA doubles. And they've seen it be very consistent in this doubling of complexity in our DNA. But when they track back the timeline of how long we've existed to our DNA, the math doesn't math. It's like, Earth should have existed like a long time before it actually did. So they're starting to see scientific, they meaning, scientists, are finding proof, evidence of this to be true, that our DNA has existed longer than Earth has been here. And in that DNA, there's a bunch that no one knows what it does. And in scientific realms, it's called the junk DNA. They just don't know why it exists, what it does, what purpose it has. And the galactics are showing me how that's where our gifts tie into our bodies. And that's how we're able to connect to, telepathy and intuition and all of those things. Yes, an RH factor. Yes, exactly. That, RH negative means rhesus negative, which means not from the belief of coming from the monkey genes. So where is it coming from? There is a whole theory on that it's alien DNA. And I 100% believe that we are not just human, because we are like literally stardust. And our pineal gland is a crystal. And yeah, there's so much evidence. So going back to message from Star Family is that our science is starting to catch up to what's capable. So the proof is coming. And also they're like, don't worry about the skeptics. We're not here to convince the skeptics, right? Like, yes, I love that you're resonating with it, right? Like, we're not here to convince the skeptics. We're here to be ourselves. And that's how they want to end the message. Like, we're here to be ourselves. And that's all we have to worry about. It's just being ourselves, remembering how magical and capable we are in several ways that we don't give ourselves credit for, and just be ourselves. What a great message. Thank you, Rebecca. So I hope that resonated with you. Thank you for being here. And yes, now we will go to Sam. If Sam is still in the room and would like a reading, I would love to bring through a channeled message for you today. And remind you all of my one-on-one readings. while you are thinking of a question, Sam, whatever the universe has for me. Awesome. So yes, 30-minute readings for $50, 45 minutes for $80. And they are done through Zoom, so we can be anywhere in the world, and the energy is just as powerful as in person. So, Sam, and now I'm gonna put you up on the screen for Sam, whatever the universe has for you. Okay. And I'm gonna send Rebecca's energy back to Rebecca and bring my energy back to me, and clear, cleanse, let go. Energy is not mine. Whew, and your guides are still sticking around, Rebecca. They're staying for the whole show is kind of what they're saying. Okay, Sam. So interesting. Your guides are also wanting you to remember how magical you are. It feels like there might be some self-doubt or second guessing on the role that you play, the job that you have, and sort of like that job satisfaction coming into play of, is there something more aligned for me? Is there something I might enjoy more? And then I'm seeing some fear and second guessing coming in of, and it's 100% natural. Like, I have been there more times than I can count, where it's like, I don't really know if this job is panning out for me, but I know it's paying the bills and I know what to expect. And so we stay. And luckily, if it's a money thing in my past, I've been able to approach management and ask, can you, at appropriate times, of course. I didn't go every week. Wouldn't that be nice? Every week you got a raise? Yes, please. But this is more about your joy, your happiness. What are you, like, how is it lighting you up? And is it lighting you up? And they're wanting you to follow that. Like, what excites you? What gets you out of bed in the morning and looking forward to the day? They want that feeling for you. And you're so capable of doing it. And that they're wanting, and they're wanting it for you. They're wanting it for your satisfaction and more enjoyment out of what's happening around you day to day. So if you can let me know if that resonates with you, and if there's any follow-up question, because they're very much like, you can do it. Hello, Pascal. Yes, if you can let me know, Sam, if that resonated. Thank you so much. Most definitely does. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for being here and asking for a message and showing up for yourself. Such great messages today. So I am going to bring through some information from guides for the collective before I end this live for today. And there's very much, so um, my day started with a dentist appointment. And so this morning I was in morning traffic, which I'm usually like, I work from home. So usually I'm not commuting. And there was so much like chaos energy and impatience. So people needing to get somewhere, people cutting other people off. I also saw people not staying in their lanes. Like there was like people drifting. And so there's very much a lot of that chaos energy. And everything will be okay. Follow what excites you. Just be yourself. Yes, that's what it really comes down to, Rebecca. Yeah. Um, yeah, so this chaos energy is out there. It feels very much tied to the huge transition next week happening here. Yeah, with driving, like people aren't paying attention. There is like at one part of my drive, there was a truck, like a semi truck, going through downtown in a 2 lane area, but they were just like weaving in both lanes. So I was like, I'm just going to stay behind you and allow you to take the road. I'm just going to enjoy as whatever time takes me to get to where I need to go. It's fine. I wasn't in a hurry. Um, and it's very much that quickening. So the quickening of timelines, the quickening of time, and usually quickening happens when there's a lot of things on our to-do lists. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things in our mind spaces that we're thinking about and we need to consider. And that becomes a distraction to being in the now moment. So the driving, people are thinking about where they're going to, like whether it's work or in my case a dentist appointment, all of these things, and needing to get there on a certain time. And I also noticed, which doesn't happen every day, that when I was at a red light, first of all, I got a lot of red lights this morning. Usually I get a lot of green lights. At every red light, someone would pull up in the right lane, and when it was green, speed up and cut me off going straight. Um, and I just allowed it to happen because I'm like, you need to be going, I'm fine. So a lot of that chaos energy, a lot of the quickening, and related to, I feel, the back to school. So every year I notice a shift in September, usually when everyone goes back to school, when university starts again, when all of the elementary and high school starts again. It's kind of a signal in our subconscious that the end of the year is coming, and we have all of these things that we aspired to get done and we haven't done them, which is false. We have as long as we need to get them done. The calendar is just a calendar, right? Except most people have like work things tied to the calendar, goals, KPIs, and all of the. So the message that I'm getting is to take those moments of rest and disconnect from that chaos energy as much as you can, and it will help you stay in what I call the eye of the storm. So because I felt that energy after my dentist appointment, I put everything else aside, which was partly why I had to start at 4 instead of 3 today for this live. And I went to the park. I literally went and sat under some trees to help get that energy flowing and out. Yeah. So hopefully that resonates with some of you, and that just grounding your energy, taking a few breaths, and everything's going to be okay. We're going to make it through. And we have each other. So, yeah, we have each other. We're going to do it. It's going to be okay. So, I am going to end the live here. And apologies, Pascal, I didn't get to you today, but I will be doing lives again. And I am hosting Mystic Misfits, and I have some other events planned. One local event. Appreciate you too. So welcome for all of the messages, all of the info, all of the insight. And yeah, I invite you all to Mystic Misfits gatherings. You can find out about them on my website, joystarhealer.com. Blessings to you, Rebecca. Thank you. And also, yes, one-on-one readings. I would love to get into a one-on-one with anyone that it resonates with and who's watching on replay even, which can also be booked on my website, joystarhealer.com. So thank you. Huge gratitude to everybody who showed up today and visited the live, whether you're here for 1 minute or the whole time. And I will send you so much gratitude, so much love, energy, if you're willing to receive it. And until next time, remember, you are magic. You are the magic, and so capable and have so much potential in just being you. So remember that when days like today happen. So blessings, and until next time, farewell.